Hey everybody, welcome to the Tuesday Night Live. Hope you guys are having a good evening so far. Still smoking on that Frosty Treats by Frostbite still. It's actually my go-to right now. I have most of the Tango Mango waiting, but we're only about 2 weeks into the cure, so I'm probably gonna hold off on this one for another 2 more weeks before I even touch it. So we'll see how that goes. Canna, thank you, brother. You're so awesome. Hope you're doing well this evening. What are you guys smoking on out there? Hey, you're awesome, Coleman. Thank you, brother. Blazin', hope you're doing well. I know I didn't get back to you in the chat there. Blue muffin, nice. Autos. Yeah, E-Town. I just started. Both my E-Towns are popping up now. You're not going to see those in a weekly series. Those are going to be part of a Seed to Harvest. I'm going to be doing some more Seed to Harvest going forward now. And that's going to be one of the first ones coming out. But we have choices. AG, hope you're doing well. This is here's our autoflower. So I got this to trim up right now. So that's our autoflower that was growing in the 3x3. And it's probably right there on the 5-gal. So keep in mind that's untrimmed. Once you trim it, it really brings it down a fair bit. Untrimmed buds are not the same as trimmed buds. There's definitely a lot of weight loss there. We poppin'. Good evening to you. Yeah, it smells pretty good in that bucket. It was ready to go. I'm not going to start trimming for until maybe the weekend, but at least you can get it into a smaller space and not over dry it. Old school. Hope you're doing well this evening. But with that plant down, the 3x3 is reset. The 2x4 is reset. I bleached those up today. Reset them back. All good. Digital, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Growing up grows. Say that. Nice. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, so now that those are both ready, they're going to be ready for me to start popping out runs because I got the E-Town, which I'm going to pick the best of the two to go into the veg. Plus, I have 10 of another genetic adjuster on the week called Juice Junkie, which is juicy fruit crossed with Medicine Man. That's a Fraser Valley Beans one run. That one's going to be, I started 10 because those are regulars, and I need to make sure that I have the 2 females going forward. But then we're also going to start, what was it? Oh, Ice Cream Marker, I believe. It's a permanent marker crossed with Ice Cream Cake by Chirpy's Mutant. This is a non-mutant fem of theirs, and that's going to go into the 2x4 for Seed to Harvest. Lots on the go. Form Sourpuss is going to follow the 3x3 auto as well. What's up, Run? Hope you're doing well. Chronic Boom, hope you're doing well this evening. Anybody's welcome. The links at the top. Come up, show your grows. Like always, you guys are always welcome to do so, or even just come up to hang. It doesn't matter to me. We have good progression on our 2x4. We have to go into a different set to do that. And I've seen some of these start flowering out. They look really weird when they start flowering because this is it's a semi-hairless strain, semi-pistiless genetic. But I don't have any noticeable of mine yet on it, but this is the frozen bag. A lot's changed. I was just there today, actually. This is on Saturday, but we're already getting development in all of our spots. This is what I cleaned up on the weekend. But the second net is because it is a stretchier strain. Knowing this, I've already seen it run out. We're doing this to be prepared so we can start moving these branches as they grow to the edges, so we can open up the middle and maximize what this plant can do. Because keep in mind, I had to flower this plant when I did, because it has a March 1st deadline. If it didn't, I would have probably vegged it for another week or two into the net. But yeah, no, I've seen somebody who's a little further ahead and they flowered a little earlier, and the buds look kind of interesting. What's up, Absolute? Why, you come on up. Oh, and Menthoid crocus in flower. A lot's changed, actually. So there's some good stuff. But how are you guys all doing? How's everybody's New Year going so far? Anybody have big plans, grows? Close your covering hand. Hey, MDG, hope you're doing well. Hi. I'm even wondering what he's going to do here. Yeah, Ace, why don't you come on up? Show your grow. What you got growing on? Cheers, brother. Yeah, things are going well here. Got a lot of things on the go. A lot of new starts. Still waiting on the Tango Mango to cure up, because that's actually coming along pretty good. That's good, Raging, or Short High, whichever it is. Hope you're doing well this evening. Hey, 420 Medicine Man. If anybody has any questions either, you can feel free to ask. I definitely can't wait to start getting into hash making, though. What do you need? Alright, I'm trying to do something right now. Alright, say bye. Say bye to everybody. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Alright, it's hard to show with him. He doesn't really like staying in it, though. The smaller cats do. All right, here we go. How's it going? No, I haven't smoked that albino bud before. I have smoked bud that's been bleached from high lights and it really hasn't changed, but not albino as a whole by itself. But say that. How you doing? If you're trying to say something, we can't hear you. Let's just get you big anyways. But you have no sound. Yeah, grown up goes. You'll be fine. I would just make sure that you just keep the humidity down as much as you can. Yeah, that would be my only concern. Would be the ventilation of the humidity that builds up in your tent. The light being off is not going to do anything. It's the light being on that will cause the re-vegging to happen. Say that, by the way. If you want to come back up, you can come back up. I don't know why your sound wasn't working, but your garden looked awesome. But yeah, no, the light being off won't cause any issues. That would be the only concern of mine. One thing I always did, if the power, I remember when I was growing here with my 4x4, the power went out once, and the first thing I did was just unzip the thing, left it open until the power turned back on, so it wouldn't just build up with humidity inside. Yeah, you still kind of put it out in your house, but it's better than everything kind of going bad on you. How's it going, man?
What's going on, Matt?
Hey. Not much, man.
What's going on, Matt?
How you been?
I've been good, busy.
You enjoying the new setup?
I'm getting the room all set up and building things right now, to be honest. I just built this the last 2 days.
Oh, yeah, I'll get you bigger. Awesome.
I just built this.
That's cool. It's a little desk area.
People on Levels Discord been watching me.
That's really cool.
Shout out to AG. Plants. So I got vanilla frosting.
Yep.
And then I got 3 outlaw seeds from Mr. Organics fruit nuclear.
Okay. Nice. So it sounds like you're going to be chirpy genetics for sure. Nice. Oh, it's looking good. You enjoying the new tent and yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's so different. I mean, this is crazy.
But be able to walk through it. Yeah.
That is, I can't do that in this.
No.
I'm taller.
Yep. No, totally, man. Oh, that's awesome. It's having that extra space is always really nice.
Just having another tent and it's just going to be more learning, and it's just more fun. It is going to be more fun, more playing.
Yeah. And you said you're doing 2 independent, or are you doing them veg and flower?
So yeah, it's going to be veg and flower. The 5x5 is going to be straight flower, half veg, flower.
Nice, perfect.
Just to be honest, I don't really know.
You'll find out your system. You start to pick it up, right? And then it's gonna work for you on that, because it's that perpetual system that keeps the weed from not running out. And
yes,
I started.
That's the key. That's all I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
Keep it coming.
Oh yeah, no, I'm at a point right now where it's just like I don't normally use bags, and now I'm using bags to put weed in because not bag. There's like the Bavita bag. I normally stick to the Seabolts, but now those are all full right now, and that's what happens when you start getting used to a professional system. All right, AG, let's see you up here.
Hell yeah.
How are y'all doing?
Doing really good. How about you?
Good.
That was looking very good. Nice.
Good. Well, so
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
Can you hear her good?
You are coming in and out for sure.
Yeah, you're cutting out pretty good on me. I don't hear her at all.
Yeah, now it is gone.
then I here.
Yeah, you're still breaking up. That looks nice.
Happy.
Yeah. All her stuff's looking happy now. It's looking really nice. Nice training. That's nice symmetrical training on that one, AG. I don't know what's. Yeah, okay, there you go.
No, okay.
She'll probably, when she comes back, it'll probably be better. It might be just that connection.
Hopefully. Yeah, because AG's killing it. Her plants look great.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And a lot of training is going into that. Yeah, I think Saydat's coming back. Let's see if his mic's working.
All right, say that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Hey, AG, hold on 1 second.
That's cool.
All right, we got you on there for.
All right. Appreciate it. It was my first time ever doing this.
No, I hear you.
Actually, this is my first run right here. My 4x4. I got 5 plants back here. GG4 back there in the back. And back there with her is a bag seed that I threw in. A little from the little dispo. And then I have a Holy Grail Kush by DNA.
When you said it's your first time, you just meant first time coming up live?
Yeah. This is my my
okay,
first
not
year.
your first grow.
This is my first year growing. This is probably about my 4th run.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the fuck? You're killing it. Your first grow?
Compared to my other ones, this is the best one my best run yet.
Yeah, you're keeping them.
Yeah, that's what's up. Keep improving, right?
Yeah. I'm running 2 tents. I have a 2x4 in this one, and along with videos and trial and error, with the tents, I try to implicate what I learned from both and put it into a good run.
This is a 4x4?
Yeah. See, I was trying to go with getting it all spread it out, maximize my space. And this one right here in the middle, it didn't quite get like I wanted, like the rest of the 4. So it's kind of get me stuck with the little space right there. But they already in 3 weeks in flower.
Yeah, you're doing a good job controlling 5 different, totally different cultivars for your 4th time. Nice work.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, one thing I can suggest to make it easier is to use the 3-inch nets instead of the 6-inch nets.
Yeah, that's what I want to do next time. Give me a smaller, because I don't like the way it's limiting my space and what I can do with it.
Yeah, you need the branch to grow such a certain amount to even make that net useful. Those are that net sells a lot better for like the upper supporting one for if you need it for your colas later on. But yeah, using a 3 or 3.5 is gonna give you more control over your canopy. You're doing really well for your 4-time with different cultivars in the same time.
Okay, is it? Do I need to like defoliate a little bit more? I did some earlier.
You're looking all right in there. It's gonna be up to personal choice. I a lot of the times just kind of get in there all at once and do it at certain days. But then there's times where you can just pick through. If you see something covering like if you see dark spots like in your front left a little bit, you can maybe get some of those leaves out to get to the lower parts if you need to. But
Some of
you're
the ones up
overall
here.
more towards the light because the leaves that are away from the light right now are still going to help you with bringing in CO2 and other stuff. Once you take away the ones in front of the light, there's going to be more light that's going to penetrate through and it's going to hit those other leaves and actually give you more overall surface area. So the closer to the light, the better on the older leaves that you can get rid of.
Okay. I have a question. What about now? I was sitting here looking at it. This one right here is more darker green than the rest of them. Is that a good thing?
It's fine. You could just have a little extra, I believe, nitrogen or calcium within that leaf to give it that darker look. But in the grand scheme of it, it's not going to cause any issues. I would just run it out. Dark green's better than yellow.
Yeah, because like overall, it's healthy and stuff like that. I don't see any deficiencies on it. It's just the darkness of it.
Yeah, no, it's looking like you don't have any deficiencies. I just go with it. Also looks like those are kind of going dark green / to the purple side. What color light do you have, or what temperatures are you getting to?
The light, I have two. I don't know if you can sit on the blind, y'all. Just two grow life lights in there. Little cheap Amazon lights.
Yeah. They're still working. I was just wondering, are you getting low on the temperatures?
Yeah, but this week I have it's like 60. It's getting like 67, 68, and then I keep the humidity like about the 58, 60. I tried it. I started off keeping it at around the 75, 78 temperature range with the 60 to 63 humidity.
Yeah. No, you're doing well. No, I was just trying to give you a reason why that's a little bit of a different color. That's all. Your plants are doing good, man.
You totally fine. I'm like I said, I'm still learning at this. I'm trying to take whatever good advice I can to improve my grows.
Yeah, you're doing
Yeah,
awesome.
that's what it's about.
The next step I would honestly would be just do the net change and see how that works for you, and then go from there because that would be just the one step. That would make a big difference.
Okay. No problem. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
And keep showing, keep learning. You know, if you show, you'll learn.
Yeah. I got a channel myself on YouTube that I just try to document my grows and go from there as a new grower.
Nice. Yeah, that's awesome.
Go subscribe.
I appreciate everybody. I mean, y'all take it easy. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy y'all night.
Yeah, man. You're always welcome to come up and show, dude. Nice looking.
All right, now I know how it works. I will.
All right, awesome, buddy.
All right, bless you.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, we got you.
Okay. Anyway, this is the Drip Disease, James Loud. Girl Beast. When I'm doing a grow along with Still Dangerous server. Always grand.
Yeah. This looking good.
He's only a month old.
Nice.
He's an auto.
That's good genetic to go with too.
Probably clean that up right there. Take that off maybe. This one is the Lucky Charmelade by Conway Farms.
Mhm.
Most people did a pop the beans this past month. But I didn't know that we was doing a grow along. But then I was showing these Venus Platinums. I trained all differently, and they all look different. They all.
Oh, it's very symmetrical. That one a lot.
Yeah, this one I didn't do anything to. I don't think I know if I topped her.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Here, strawberry cheesecake. $11.20. Look the flower on Christmas.
Yeah. That's gonna get big. That's a nice structured plant, maybe. Nice work.
These ones are bigger.
Yeah.
Still growing. I gotta raise a lot of them. And look, got she's
Nice.
keep on tucking, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're looking really good. Nice spread on that. That's awesome. That's awesome. Nice work.
It's just today is day 23, so we got to do a Sunday 15th of December.
Yeah, right. That was taking off on you. That's awesome. You got great training.
This is thick.
Good. That's great.
That's
Up here
dialed in.
out at 77. That's not bad, is it?
No, that's good. That's where you
Looks
want
like just reaching for the light. What kind of par am I supposed to be looking at about right now?
You can be seven. You can be up to 700, 800. 700 is going to be kind of nice. I wouldn't go up. I wouldn't go above 9 unless you have CO2. So then just kind of dial it up until there. A lot of the times you can just kind of leave your light where it is, keep it at a good intensity, and they'll just kind of grow into that intensity.
So she's not liking it.
What par are you at right now?
I'm thinking it's about 5 or 6 because when I checked it, I thought it was running into the light a little bit. So I might need to raise it. That's why I was asking. I don't.
Well, I wouldn't raise the light. I would raise your par or your intensity. Yes, I would raise your intensity on the planet if you could.
Yeah, we got a driver over here. Put it right here. Then I out of a reptile. Is a reptile mister.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is a humidifier for I don't know why it's not. It just comes out right here. Yeah, there it goes. Comes out right there. They seem to love it, so I'm leaving it on. Okay. That high.
A little low on the heat, huh? 75%.
Yeah.
Or 75 degrees.
7. So I don't even know what time it is, but anyway, always turn the heat up because it's their daytime. You know what I'm saying? And then during the night, I turn it down to where it's cooler. So yeah, it usually gets about 80 in here.
Yeah.
So I always have questions. You know me. I will have questions. It's not about questions, you guys. Really.
Only dumb question is the one you don't ask.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. AG will probably help me with this default because that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of leaves. I would take off this and any big ones in here.
That one on the outside, you could leave that one on. Because that one on the outside isn't actually blocking anything underneath it, and the only thing it's doing is feeding your plant.
Okay.
The defoliation idea is to be removing leaves to open up more light penetration to your lower canopy, because over distance you're going to get more over what's happening, right? So you want to be trying to get it down there to either mature the buds or what have you. You don't want to be taking leaves off that are going to be where they're not blocking anything. The only thing they're going to do is taking the CO2 and light and make sugars. So that's why sometimes I like to leave those ones on. It's looking awesome.
I'm going to take off. I don't want to leave where it's not getting any kind of light down through there.
Yeah, just think photon capture the whole time. Just think, what if I take this leaf away, is it no longer going to, do I see the ground? If I see the ground, then you're no longer getting photon capture. But this doesn't mean that the week 3 defoliation, when you do that, and you can do that swaths, or like that levels, like to call it, it's that's a different story, because all those leaves, because you're not removing the leaves off of those buds, right? And all those leaves are coming in regardless. And they're just going to be those extra ones that are coming in with those bud sites. And that's why you can get it to the point of seeing the floor. But after that point, I would never do that again, ever to seeing the floor into a plant, because you want to maximize how much photons you're capturing.
Right. Yes. That's as I can.
Yeah.
I'll invite. Hey Tyler. Hey Ace.
Hey,
Hurry up.
Doing well. Doing well, like your
I away
plant.
from the live event so I can come over and show Matt what I got going on. I mean, they're just babies, but you know, fuck it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I love to see them, man.
I think it's the music I play when I they're just so happy.
Right. Yeah, they're happy. You got the happy music on. They're digging the vibes.
I have birds on. Birds.
That's awesome. That was
The Somata. Something about the Somata. Right?
Wes did that too when he had his garden going. He had the birds and the nature sounds going on in the background.
I always do, because I walk in here and it's quiet. I'm like, oh no, they're bored, you know? Because they're like, my little they cheer me up.
Yeah, that's right. Sure. Wes has that going on. I remember that with those things.
Yeah.
Hey, lady.
Supposedly there was a study done where they did a research thing where they had birds chirping, and they had one where the birds weren't chirping, and the ones where the birds were chirping, the plants grew better.
Yes.
Oh, really? Hey, I always wondered why he did it. Because he was always into those things.
It had something to do with the birds chirping. Had something to do with waking up the stomata early in the morning or something. I don't know.
Yes, that is true. That's what I read too, Ace.
Hey, Raging.
It seems to work.
Start down here today. Got some orchids opening up for you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Short eye. What's going on?
Oh, has that showed up yet? By the way.
Yeah, I picked it up on Friday.
Okay, I was just wondering how slow our post is now that they're fucking back to work.
Well, It may have shown up there before. I didn't check the date of arrival, you know.
No, that's all good. That was still decent time. I was just had to check to make sure you got it.
I just thought I'd show you the orchids to start.
Nice. They're looking awesome.
And the good dark journey upstairs.
How you doing, Raymond?
The new tent.
That's looking awesome. No, that's a nice. That's a tall 3x3, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, cow.
Got the AC set up for the summer where it's gonna go. It's my cold air intake for the room right now.
What's that, 100-incher?
The what? Oh, the tent?
How tall is that?
7'11".
Nice.
This one we're sitting
Oh, there you go.
60 and 81 for this one. Just went into action last night. Oh, she's looking pretty thirsty still.
Or she is looking thirsty. Damn.
Very
She'll come
thirsty.
back. She'll come back quick. But yeah.
But that's the papaya fire. Then we got 83. This one got transplanted yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Got the top cut off. This is the purple ghost candy. And some
Yeah,
peppers
that's-
and rosemary.
That's the one you like.
Yeah, this is the one we're gonna hunt. This is the first plant.
Yeah, man.
Here we go. 80 and 55.
Oh, nice. You got some good stats coming in, this lady.
We're just starting week 6.
Just the blue sunset.
No, this is the alien treats.
Oh, okay. It does nice production even on the lowers too, hey? Or,
Doing okay?
yeah. Yeah, I know. All the way down to that net layer you have is great production.
This one's also 80 and 55.
Oh, yeah.
This one's just starting week 8. Starting to get that hungry look like it wants to be gone.
Nice spread out. That's full. Yeah, there it is. Damn, that thing got bigger. I thought the other one was that plant.
This is the start of week 8, so
Nice.
not real dense. Kind of feels like a runce muffin did. Maybe that's a Barney's Farm thing. But they aren't too squishy.
Let's see how they harden up on you. Because I grew some.
I haven't grabbed anything up top yet. I always just squeeze these lowers, the shitty ones I'm not going to smoke. Like this shit that's falling down.
Yeah.
This won't make the bag. This will go into edibles.
Because I think because I grew that exact genetic from Barney's farm, and yeah, I think it was not super dense either, but I wasn't. I think it had more to do with my growing, the way I grew at that point in my doing stuff, as opposed to the plant. I thought, but maybe it was more to do with the plant.
They may shrink down.
Yeah, it was a good one though. It still tastes good.
But it just got super falling over all over the place. Needed an extra trellis in here. Too many of these ones didn't get the support they needed to get tough, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I hear you. I even that happens to me because I have a certain layer that I have to put my second one at. So sometimes the branches don't quite reach it.
This is quite a lightweight tent. I went and had to go get a much lighter filter for it. Very flimsy compared to the Gorilla. But it'll work.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what you wanted. You wanted the three.
Well, I wanted the height.
Yeah.
The extra air. Having that much more air is so much better.
Did you just increase like the light intensity or something? Is that why it just you got a little extra dry or?
Just came out of this tent. Used to share it with this. It came out of this tent yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So it's went from a 300 watt bulb. 300 watt running at 75% to 480 watt. That's what this one is. So it's actually getting a lot more light today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's just there was definitely a reason behind that because all your other ones are looking super happy.
And it's ready. It's not really enough pot to keep the water in it you got to water twice a day.
Yeah. Oh, it's not been it hasn't gone up yet.
Oh no. It's going to go into the pot that it's sitting on top of.
Yeah, I hear you.
We're going to transplant it into that one before we flower.
Yeah.
Sometime this week. We have to do some trimming. Straighten all this stuff out. Make it all even and perfect.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Well, that's why once you do the transplant, then you can really start doing the talk, right? You don't want to get too into it because you probably need to. Or you take them out of the tent to do the transplant, right? You don't do it in the net.
No, usually do it right out here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you did. I've seen your videos where you do it. I was like, because
some of it's in the tent, some of it's out of the tent.
Yeah, that would be such a risky transplant to do. It's just like,
well, the trellis will be off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That would be risky if it wasn't.
Yeah, that'd be rough.
Nice work, Bill. Yeah, that's gonna fill in really nice on you. They always do.
This one smells good compared to everything else in the garden. This is the one that has an odor. This has that stink of weed on it.
Yeah, it's got that. Yeah.
Plus, like the Sunset Sherbet, it doesn't have any scent to it, really. The Papaya Fire, it has an odor even though it's not in flower. So I know that one, it's going to be pretty good, probably. Judging by scent-wise anyway. Like, this one, not in flower, has a heavier smell of weed than this one does in full flower.
Yeah.
Just not.
There's so much in there.
Doesn't have the weed stink, you know?
But if you were to, like, touch
it might smoke like fire, though.
But if you were to touch a sugar leaf, right, and then smell your hand, do you get it? Do you actually get any scent from the sugar leaf?
Not really. Like you can stick your nose right on a bud, inhale, and these leaves smell more like weed.
I see.
So hopefully this one turns out pretty smelly.
Yeah, it
You,
should.
know, you like it when your neighbor 3 doors down knows when you open the bag, not when you lit the joint, when you open the bag.
Yeah, right. I just burped all my containers and bags, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Fruit flower
Nice.
in the solo cup.
You're at basil?
That's rosemary and 2 different types of sweet peppers.
Oh, sweet pepper.
But I'm going to water this one and join you guys back in the chat unless anybody has a question. Which did you prefer more, Matt? That Fuel DOG or the, what was that other one? Frozen treats.
For the ones that you sent me.
No, from the ones you just sent me. Which did you prefer?
Oh, frosty trees, 100%.
Yeah. The DOG, that's the one you brought when you came for the weed conference, right?
No, that was the one that was still finishing up because I think it was here drying because it was still drying. I believe I had to buck that up when I came home.
Oh, I thought you said you had the double OG here.
No, I had the guava mezcal and maybe I did have some of that there. Actually, you're right. Maybe I didn't. Did I? No. Yeah, because I had it bucked up because I had. Yeah, you're right. I had it bucked up and I quickly trimmed a little bit so I could bring it with me. Because I brought that and I did bring guava mezcal as well because I remember bringing that.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you already had that one.
Well, yeah. I was just like, when I read the label, I was like, isn't that what he had when he was here? Maybe it's another run. But then I remember you had to get back and trim, so maybe it was one. You had more than one of those going at the same time.
Yeah, that was in the 2x. That was in the 4x8. So that was in both sides.
Well, it doesn't take long for everything to get back up to temp.
Yeah, no, the other one's Frosty Trees. Yeah, that's my go-to smoke right now. I picked that over to what I have.
So I just finished the frozen bag before you got here.
Yeah, was yours hairless as well? Like,
hairless? I don't really remember because my loving partner smokes most of that stuff.
Certified old guy.
You would notice it. You would notice it on the buds when it's growing.
Oh, I didn't grow it. It was just sent to me as samples.
Oh, I see. Never mind.
Yeah, it was one of those things they sent me some saying, did you want some of this to grow? And it just wasn't unique enough.
Idiom. No, I haven't yet. Mine is only starting week 3 of flower, though. I'm just starting to get the buds now. Like your buds are where I'm like interested in how it's coming out. Yeah, I did it on December 21st.
How's that Black Amnesia haze fitting in that tent?
It's aggressive.
It's aggressive. I was just curious if it was going to outgrow it or not.
Oh, it's I'm not ready.
It's
I'm
doing
letting
its
it grow. I'm letting it grow past the light right now a little bit, it's right at the end of like week 4 of flower. So I'm just like, no, you're not. I'm not raising the light. You're gonna cook yourself as much as you want on these stupid tops that keep going away. Because a lot of it's really staying good, right? It's getting big. Yeah. But I have these tops that don't want to stop. So I'm like, well, I'm not moving the light until you guys stop. And then I move the light up and treat it nicely afterwards. But until then, so hopefully on the weekend it's gonna be at that point. But it's, oh man, it's yeah. Well, I had one morning. I was so frustrated with it. It took me 4 tries to even do my video.
Well, it's a monster when it gets out of control, eh?
Yeah, and because of the 2x2. It's the 2x2.
It's the one that took over my 5x5. I tried for an 8-puller main line, and it took half a 5x5.
Yeah, it's going nuts in flower.
Well, it'll be a full tent.
I have some headspace. I just need to move my fan and figure out something with my filter, and I can do that by giving myself like another 6 or 8 inches upwards. But it's them doing that as that last resort when it decides it wants to stop stretching on me. Until then, it can just crispy the whatever leaves that they're getting there.
Fine. I hope you get better, brother.
We had a mail call today. This is how it came this time. Came as a phone case. And in this phone case in the mail,
Wesley.
Philippines. It's the start of the Pinot hunt. 30 purple ghost candies.
Oh yeah.
And all the freebies they send with it. Buy 30, get 50.
That's what? How much?
I bought 30 and I ended up with 50 seeds.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. They gave me some peyote gorillas, some northern lights, and some super skunk something or others.
Yeah.
They just get added to the collection. But I'll jump down into chat and let someone else pop up.
Looking good, man. Looking awesome, man.
I was loving these ones coming up.
I love that you grow everything. Everything.
Yeah. And then during the summer and stuff like that, his deck explodes.
That chronic boom?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what old guy. Sorry I missed that message. I hope you're the best. I'm really sorry about I was wondering what your people were saying, and I scrolled up, and I was like, oh, shit,
yeah.
that?
I had to
sorry, brother.
point it out. No. Shout out to Levels. For sure.
How you doing, Chronic?
Chronic Boom's back with the 6 group.
Yeah,
with the 4 crack.
Yeah, they're doing good. They're filling in there.
I love the Earth boxes. Killing it.
Day of flowers.
Nice. You got a really good spread going on. It looks super healthy.
Could have probably vegged for a little longer. I got impatient.
Yeah. Well, that's when you learn. That's when you learn what you can get out of your space. Just by trying it.
Yeah.
Those are
originally
all.
I was gonna wait until like New Year's Eve, I think, to flip. Yeah, I know. I got impatient and decided to just go ahead and flip. Been doing a ton of defoliating and just cutting up the leaves and feeding them to it. Finally saw the worms crawling around in there, so that was pretty cool. And we got its last top dressing. So from here on out, I'm just sugars and microbes and ferments, and some bloom notes as well. I've been doing a lot of cleaning underneath there.
Ah, that looks awesome, dude.
I even got back there somehow, some way. I wiggled my way back there and got the one in the back. I didn't think I'd ever, but I didn't want to leave her behind. So even though she is the runt of the litter or whatever, but I don't know how good this is going to come in, but. Tiny. It'll get bigger.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Make sure you don't get impatient with the finish, though. If you did on the flip, don't do it on the finish. You want to make sure most of that growth comes in that last 2 weeks, or weight, like overall density.
Yeah.
Looking awesome. You got a really healthy plants there.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, I remember the first time seeing
Really
your
blessed
garden.
to have everything just running so smoothly.
You said it was your first grow. I was like, what? And then you said, no, my first indoor grow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Those are
It's not like it ever came
It's
out real great, but
makes me want to get them.
And do you reuse them? Do you add anything to them and reuse them, or?
It's the build-a-soil, yeah. Just keep
Yeah.
going.
That's awesome.
Just keep growing. Just keep growing.
It's like living soil in there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Maybe just do 3 next time, though. 1, 2, 3, like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then scrog them, fill out the whole thing.
You gonna keep growing
run
indoors, or are you gonna go back to an outdoor run after this?
I'm doing both. I actually have one out there.
Doing both. You liking the indoor?
now.
Good.
Yeah, when I originally started with 6, giving one to a friend of mine, and the other one I put outside, and then the other 4 I put in the earth boxes. So that one that's outside, it's just, it's in flower and that, and it's, further along than not ready yet. I may only get, a joint or 2 off of it. I don't know.
What? How's the overall temperatures on it?
So it hasn't really been getting cold here. Like, I think just barely tonight and maybe the next bar, and I think we're only going to get down to like maybe 37 or 38 for a couple hours, and that's about it. We're in that. We haven't hit a freeze. We have had some warnings or whatever, or watches or looks or whatever they call them. But it's actually cool. Yeah, autos do great out here. Wintertime, fall time, early spring. It's just the summer, man. Roast your plants.
Oh, I hear you. Oh, that's awesome. You can still have one going right now outside. What does your humidity get to in your climate?
I looked at it earlier today. It was at 16% outside.
Oh, okay.
16% humidity. And it was like
Hey.
that was the high today, maybe 60, 65,
Yeah.
70, something like that.
So you're not gonna have any molding issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as that's not on the table, that's awesome. I couldn't get away with it. It's like 100% humidity outside at all times this time of year I'm from. The thing would just mold instantly.
Yeah, I've never actually, grown in living soil or even, got into the whole nutrient thing. When I did grow, mixed it up, It doesn't come out great, but I see what you guys do on YouTube. It's amazing. And I'm like, man, I would love to do that someday. And then for whatever reason, it was just that time finally in my life where I was like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try this.
Yeah. No, totally, dude. That's awesome. It is really helps.
Yeah, it's really because of the community and you guys, If it wasn't for all the information that's out there, all the videos you guys, all the content you guys create, all the you might have. It's just I just been soaking it up for all these years, just waiting to.
You finally learn by doing it, because it's when you grow is when you start learning the different things that happen, right? You make mistakes, and that's how you really learn.
And then I just went down this big old rabbit hole.
Yeah. No, your growth is awesome.
BPD to.
Oh yeah, you get really deep into it when you get down to the cannabinoids and everything.
Go synthetic organic or whatever it's called, the hybrid version. Maybe you can
Man,
try
I want
that
to say
out
thanks for having me
someday,
on.
or even the
I'm gonna go
full
eat dinner.
Have a great night.
I'll be back in the chat.
road that you
If you're
guys
still
do.
on, I'll come back up.
Cheers. Have a good evening.
Certified. I hope you get better, brother. Thanks for
The
having me on.
Germinator.
I'll be back.
But yeah, I'm not ready for that. I'd like to try out what you guys do with the synthetics and all that. You guys be getting some just glistening buds. I bet.
Yeah.
I bet if you, I don't know if you'd be willing to try it, but somebody could probably take their bud, throw it against the wall, and it would probably. That's how we know they're done. Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's fresh, but you know what? You can get those results in doing the way you're doing it with that also with the organics. You can get those results really.
I am following actually the Build Slow Way. It's funny that you say that because I follow their, feeding chart to basically everything. Yeah, that channel helped me out a lot. I watched that channel since the beginning. I watched all those videos. Always thought, man, so that would be awesome to do someday. Man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a great. That organic way is a great way, and you can get those results quite easily by just making sure you have the right recipe and you just run it. Whereas, like, same thing in synthetics, but there's so many things you need to make sure happen at the right time with the right inputs because certain things have to be taken up, which are happening already in your organics with your biome, right? Where I can run a biome off of the raw that I run. But you don't have to worry about it because it's already happening because it's just nature doing its thing, right? When it comes to the way you're growing, instead of having to, because with me, I have a lot of different products I do run, and I run at certain times doing the synthetics to get that result. So there's just two different ways of growing. I just haven't done very much organics. That's why I like to throw questions to Wes. I know he's in the chat right now. He hasn't come up yet.
Shout out to
But I'm also going to start doing a little bit more hash making too, so I can start seeing results on that end. I want to,
yes,
start
dude. Yes,
doing
I want
some.
to learn that. I want to do that
Yeah.
too. Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. I've done it a lot in the past, but I just started to I just backed off of it until I got some better equipment. And now with that coming, I can sort of really be able to tell the differences, and I want to be able to do, like in my 4x8, it'd be interesting to do one side on the synthetic and then one side on organic, and then seeing the difference of how that grows in the same environment. Like things like that, I can try to see. I
That'd
want
be
to.
dope.
Yeah, it's just things like that I can start having available to
That'd
you.
be dope content,
So I can take
yeah.
But I would want to make sure that I give do the right actual medium that would be needed to give you that result, because I don't know enough about the organics. So it's something I want to look into before I get there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I want to make sure I have identical lights on either side, and then run them one and one, and then run clones and see how it goes. And then use the freeze dryer because that's going to be mid-February when that's here. So I can start doing some testing that way. Because that's where you're going to see the right result, is on the fresh frozen.
That's what's up. I've never made hash before, so
yeah,
try, and you gotta have your first. You gotta pop your cherry sometime.
Yeah, there's definitely different ways you can do it. I've done it in different ways. I prefer to do bubble hash, but there's more work to doing bubble hash. But I like the result more. But you could do a dry ice hash, you use the same sort of bag, and you use dry ice. You throw it into the bag with your product, and what happens is it's so cold that it basically fractures off the trichomes off the product as you move it around to get your product on and you just have gathered underneath.
I've seen some videos. I think I could do it. I don't know. I just got to get, I'd love to try it out.
Oh, you broke out. You just broke up there when you wrote to say something. What you had to get?
I just need to get some equipment and try it out.
Yeah. You start off to see if you enjoy doing it by just seeing the process. You can see if you like doing the bubble hash or you like doing the dry ice hash. Because when you do the dry ice, you can, at that point, I don't know how it would work on an actual fresh product. I would mostly know people use that on finished product. See, I have always thought of the way the bubble hash, right? I don't really think dry ice. I just know it's an option. But you may be able to go use it on raw product and have it work. But I would say that you may damage it and get a lot of chlorophyll in your actual product if you did that. So I don't know. Whereas with the bubble hash, the way you run that in the water being cold water, that's what shears off the actual trichomes, and then you gather that through your different micron bags, and then through the sifting bags, and then you extract that out. At what point in the past I've gone from that to microplaning that out over a piece of parchment and inside a pizza box, and then drying that way. But I've never really enjoyed that result, just me personally. So, and I want to start doing stuff with live plants. So in order to keep that live consistency, that's why I invested in the freeze dryer.
That's what's up.
Plus, when it's not wintertime, I'm just gonna make candy and stuff like that with it. I'm gonna make it, keep working with it. Levels, come on up. And Wes. Yeah, no, how are those self-watering bases that they have? But yeah, no. What's your next? So you said you're gonna grow 3 plants. You're thinking 3 plants next. Have you thought about what genetics you're gonna grow it with?
I have some, just a few seeds left over. I don't remember. A long time ago. Same as the seeds I have. Same as the green crack I have here. But I also have purple haze and Maui Wowie, but they're old. I don't know if they'll pop, but if they do, I'd like to run them. I'm in levels, and Ames have a grow along or
Add
grow
kelp.
along.
No, oh yeah, I was gonna say sorry for your seeds that you're worried about. Add kelp to the solution because the gibberellic acids within that kelp helps promote a healthy, stronger germination and will bring out older seeds, especially ones that people are concerned about. You don't need much of it, but because kelp contains auxins, cytokines, and gibberellic acids. I always say that word wrong, so it's probably saying wrong. That one itself is what's going to benefit your germination rate.
Well, I don't think I'll ever be able to say that
Cheers,
word,
man.
so don't worry about it.
Yeah, right. You just type it in into Google, and we'll show you which one I'm talking. But yeah, it's a natural PGR that occurs in kelp, or it occurs in other many sources, but kelp is a one way you can add it to your plant.
See right
Cheers,
here.
Levels.
This
Oh, you're doing well.
I'm in the grow
Oh, yeah.
along. This is my little baby purple haze.
Let's
That's
go.
awesome. That's the one that you guys started on the 22nd or whatever.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. And mine's been real slow, and I overwatered it.
That one on the left's taking over.
I know. The other ones are pretty level, though. Check it out, levels. Look at this.
They are. You'd have to lift all three of them now.
Even the middle one's caught up to the one on the right. It's all level, but this one's always been.
Congratulations, Stokes.
Split her out a little bit more, but I was worried about there being a gap in the middle. I don't know. I've just flipped the flower and said, fuck it.
I would have pulled this shit down.
I know.
That middle. I wouldn't care if it was on top of another cooler. I would have pulled it down.
At this point, you know what? I tried doing that. I would just defoliate and then focus on where you would maximize your light. So even if you put 3 colas into like a hotter range, guess what? Those 3 colas decide to get watered. You may maximize your overall weight on the other 15 that are going to get the proper light now instead of the 3 or 4 that want to go up a little higher.
It's gonna be some gas.
So exactly, it's gonna be great.
See what happens, huh?
Yeah, you're gonna get a good result on this plant. It's gonna be one of those stocky mounds of buds.
Just a mound of buds. I like it.
Yeah,
I
there you go.
That.
How you been, Lils? What's up?
Oh,
You're cold down there?
Shout out to Levels Grow Room.
Appreciate that, Chronic. Yeah, it's 36.
Shit. Damn. It's colder down there than it is in Canada, where I'm from.
Got an Arctic blast.
Yeah, on the other side, I think it's cold as shit.
Yeah, it's cold as fuck. I had to pick up so many house plants. Oh, the Terminator.
What up, Levels? How we living?
Cold.
No.
Damn, he said it's 2. What up, Parker?
Yeah, we're at 41 right now. Fahrenheit. I had to put it in your guys's. Hey, Parker.
What you munching on, Terminator?
Nice.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, there you go.
Home cooked?
Yeah.
If nobody else wants to show their
Cheese
grow.
curds.
Yeah, let's see these plants, y'all. I could show my grow, but I'd have to pull up a video or a clip.
That's not bad for you guys over there, Raiden. That's looking really nice, Chronic. That is gonna fill in perfectly. Are you gonna do a little bit of a leaf shift down the center to open up kind of what's in the middle there? Or what's your plan?
Okay, so I think I'm done cut. Let things just go to the moon. And on Saturday, I'm gonna do that technique that Levels has already proven will be a very good thing to do, right?
Hell yeah.
These plants are gonna look completely different after that.
Swazing motherfuckers. Fuck yeah.
The swaz that strip.
Yes. It's schwaz.
There you go. Hey, how you doing, Wes?
Good. How's everybody?
Wesley.
Nice to see you. Happy
Wesley
New Year.
came on to show me what I should really be eating, I think.
Hey, I have my moments. It's all right.
Yeah. Be drinking, popping.
If it was Saturday night, I'd be doing it right now, just stripping.
Wesley's
Not
all the
only-
way.
Not only good for you, but great for your plants.
Wait, day 21 Saturday?
Is that coconut water?
On the
I
dot.
gotta
Maybe
right?
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be a very busy day. I gotta throw a net up in the
Oh, yeah.
3x3 because everything's falling down. I'm at the end of week or beginning of week 7. Everything's swelling up, falling down. So another net. What else I gotta do? Oh, I gotta swaz the fucking 32 by 32. Oh yeah, Wes. I got those pictures. That's what's up, bro. Congratulations, man. Facebook Market. Let's go. What else I gotta? Oh, and the 4x4 is getting set up too.
My Facebook Marketplace.
Probably do the 4x4 this weekend, but we might do the swats this weekend too. But we got some shit to do. That net, and I gotta water tomorrow. That's
I was
probably
thinking
what.
about getting another tent, just like a veg tent, Just a small one, like maybe like a
He doesn't
I don't know, like a
but
two
do
by
it,
three or
do it to it.
yeah.
I thought we agreed on the double
Tyler,
swivel.
if you talk about it enough, boom, there it is. You say 4x4 long enough, boom, 5x5, boom.
Oh,
And
I
Tyler
know.
said he wants a 10x10, boom, it's there. Just keep
Boom!
speaking on it.
Gotta
And
start
then you got
Boom.
and then you got yourself a full time job, basically.
Oh.
Let's go back to the video clip.
Because yeah, you end up getting a shitload of tenants, and you know everything.
Ain't got much room though. So what do you think? The 2x3? You think I should go AC Infinity or get
10
another
by
Gorilla
10.
10?
Fuck it.
I can't. Too big.
Little out court for 8x8.
You can fit a 4x4 anywhere.
It's literally gonna go
Got
in
it.
my bedroom, so it's got to be like a 2x2 or a 2x3 at the max,
You
probably.
can move the bed.
Those AC tents are
Yeah,
great.
put the bed in the living room.
Yep,
Put your bed in the living room.
I've done it.
I'm serious.
I'm serious
He
too.
just wants to get rid of his bed. He's like, I'll sleep on the floor or whatever. He's like, I'd rather have a tent.
Bed in
He's
the
like, I'm
living
more
room.
comfortable on the floor anyway. So I was like, what?
Yep.
Straight up. Maximize your fucking space. Get rid of the bed on the couch. Idiom Chrome knows. Good to see you, Idiom. It's been a fucking long time. Long
So I
time.
found a gorilla tent on Marketplace.
West with the finds on Marketplace.
Nothing like meeting up with random people in parking lots.
Yeah, if you could buy one on
I'd
there, yeah,
rather
it'd be
pick it
cute.
up.
Yeah. I mean, we hung out. It was cool.
Oh, really?
Rolled one up.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it worked out well. It's got a few little pinholes in it from like where he had like his AC Infinity controller strapped to it. But $75 for a 4x4. I mean, come on.
Did he have like russet mites?
I hope so.
Yeah, I would have like probably not. I think you'd be all right.
Did you quarantine it?
I haven't had plants in 8 months or 10 months.
Oh, we're not talking about your plants though.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take it out on a warmer day, and I'm gonna take the pressure washer and the soap.
Yeah.
I would.
I'm gonna
Just
blast the whole thing.
You
That's
don't
a
know
great
what
deal,
the-
dude. That's a great deal.
Yeah, I mean a gorilla, dude. Those are still holding
You got
strong.
two of them though, didn't you?
No, I just went for the one.
I seen two bags.
Is that what you
Oh,
just
yeah.
held up?
He put them in two. He did like the bars are in one, and then the shell is in another one.
That's what you just held up, hey? Was the tent?
Yeah,
I was trying to figure out. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
yeah. So we're building the pieces. I'm getting antsy. So I'm gonna go get the city picker, like earth boxes next, and then I gotta buy some Organics Alive amendments to throw in. I'm gonna fill it with cocoa and peat, 50-50 mix, and then I'm gonna run it hydroponic with the compost on top. Organics Alive has like a granule, slow release, whatever, organic and NPK, the whole line, but like dried out and pelletized.
See how everything's falling? Look, they're all falling.
You need a second net.
Yeah.
I'm putting it up tomorrow.
There you go.
Tomorrow night I'm putting another trellis up. Everything
Yeah.
falling, bro.
Well, a lot of the time the plant will signal to itself that like it just can't. Once it's sideways, it's like, I'm done. So if things never flop over, you'll notice a huge difference.
And is that going to be branch specific, or is that going to be plant wide? Will it start deciding it's finished?
I would imagine branches just because it's like hormone. I would imagine it's hormone related.
Okay, that's interesting. No, thanks.
Yeah, I think that's like 46 now. Day 46 right there. And I still got a couple weeks to go.
Nice, man.
I'm going to 63. I was shining the light so bright you can't really see it.
63. That's my minimum.
That's my max. I like that to be my max, really. I don't ever pull earlier. That's my minimum too, I guess.
What? That's 9 weeks, right? Complete.
Yeah, I've gone
That's
to
your only.
70, but I don't like 70. Yeah, really. I don't like 70. Anything past 63, I feel uncomfortable. I'm serious. Like as a tent that day of 65 and 66 all the way to 70. In the back of my mind, my self-conscious, I'm like, bro, should not be running.
My perpetual cycle is based off of 70-day flower. I always aim for 70 days, and I always. If it's a little early, then it's a little early, right? Then I just try a little sooner, right? But I always aim for 70.
Right now, that tent's on day 50. In that video right there, that was Sunday, so 49 or 48.
Yeah.
Look how fat they are compared to that 3x3.
I still think every plant's different.
They are. That's why I aim for that. I just try not to get longer flowering genetics.
Yeah, they're stacking and packing right now. I'm about to flip to 18.6 here in a couple days, probably by this weekend. We running at 18.6 on both these motherfuckers.
Where the wheels go and crack and leak if you're not careful. You're welcome.
Yeah, there's some chunkers in there.
Yeah, well,
that one in the corner right there, that runaway.
I might just bite the bullet and go get the earth boxes.
And there's a 2x2. Everything's asleep. I trained it out, Matt. Look at the 2x2.
You got seeds? Oh! I thought that was in another pot in the bottom of that. I was like, oh shit. No tell.
I got seeds. The 4 clones and the 4 seeds about to go in the 4x4.
I remember you just did that IG drop.
Looking healthy, man. Looking healthy.
So yeah, that's the grow right now. That was lights off, so.
Yeah, I hear you. No, man, it's all looking pretty healthy. Nice work.
Yeah, you're on it.
Oh yeah.
Flipping and flipping, man. That's what it's all about, man. Getting that shit down pat so it gets easier. It's like riding a fucking bike, man.
Great.
Straight up. 1 foot in front of the other. Just keep going.
Yep.
That's it.
What's up, Sam?
A lot of time trying to figure shit out. You know what I mean? That's all okay.
But yes, no, Terminator. I'm just not used to calling you that.
Hey, keep on. Hey,
I know. I will. I got it.
You don't know. You don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't, man. Yes. You don't.
Hell yeah.
No, but yeah, absolutely. With plants, they're all different. That's why I always aim for that. And I'm just a little sooner, a little later. I always check the trichromes, and then you have to base it. And sometimes you do have to go longer than 70 days. I don't aim for that. It kind of puts a wrench in my plans, but I just got to readjust to it. But you're right.
Plans.
You can't just be like treat it like you can treat it like a machine if it's clones, but if you're doing seeds, you can't really do that.
And everybody's looking for different things, growing for different things, you know. So
yeah,
I mean, there's no right, there's no wrong.
It's plant specific.
That's what Matt's saying. That's what I said. It's just all in.
And then even what you said is very
yep.
Because then you can pick it on on amber percentage, right? That's all percentage of what you want. Do you want what the effects of the sedative and the pain, or you want more cerebral? That's all depending on what your preference is on that genetic already.
Let it go till it's done.
Yeah.
Sure out, Stoke. Sure
I'll
out.
go 11, 12 weeks on
Hey,
sour.
did Ace say he pulled that plant? He was up here on panel. I didn't.
He was showing he had starts there, but he never ended up showing what he was doing.
Yeah, no. What about the auto? Did he finish that? Did that get chopped down early? Anybody know? I thought he showed it. Never mind.
I don't think he showed a chop. If he said it anywhere, it would have been in chat.
Oh, I didn't see much when he was shown.
Yeah, I try to pay attention. This I have one screen that's chat right here, and I try to pay attention to every single thing. But sometimes I miss it.
All right, I gotta go have dinner. I just wanted to stop in quick.
It's nice to see you, man.
Good to see you, brother.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
How good evening, man.
I did not mean to for that even to fit in.
That's it. You
Don't
hit it
even,
on
brother.
the
Don't-
nose.
Don't even start.
You just
Hey,
needed
what do we-
some
I was gonna
cannabis
ask you, what do you
leaves
having? What do you
with some
having, though?
laser beams. Some cannabis leaves with some laser beams. I'll be back. The Terminator.
Peace.
That's awesome.
What's up, Miko? Hey, Miko, check your email. Check your email, brother. Yeah, Tyler earned that name. Yeah, earned that one.
It's because all the kids I have 7 kids.
Oh, is that why? That's a big responsibility, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah.
You tell him
I can understand where it comes from now.
Yeah. Yep. And on that note, I'll pack another bottle.
I'm stoked. Hope you're doing well.
You still got it, Ace? Is that what you're saying?
You guys doing, man? How you guys doing?
Stoked. Oh, what up,
What's
brother?
up, man?
Brother.
How you doing, Matt?
Oh.
Levels? Terminator, pardon me. Chronic Boom.
B Lane said what the Sperminator was taken.
I do it too.
Damn, they said the Sperminator was taken. Terminator.
Welcome,
There
Stokes.
can only
This
be
is your
one.
first time on this is your first time up here, right?
Yeah, first time on your show, yeah.
Hey, nice to
Oh,
see you.
smoke.
Stoked,
Hey, good
smoke.
people. Good fucking people, Matt.
Yeah, let's see this plant.
Fuck.
Was taken. That's what you said.
Let's start with something fun.
Oh yeah, you just chopped down the Acapulco.
Yeah, man, just an hour ago, yeah. Hold
Which
on.
one? The Barney's?
Landrace.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Stoke, could you hold your phone sideways for us, brother?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. Yep, sorry.
Oh, you're good. Appreciate you.
And
Wow.
she is really good.
Chunky.
Nice work.
Yeah. What are we at?
61.
61.
Right by the nug. I like your
Nice
reference.
nice Tricon production, dude.
Look at the colas.
You can see it even before you get it into focus.
And was this the main line?
Yeah.
No, this one.
No.
No.
She got a couple on her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 or 8. Yeah, she got topped a bunch, but yeah, she got some nice nugs on her. Got some nice nugs on, but them things are just as hard as, I mean, those things are rock hard, dude. I've never had anything with buds that dense.
That's looking really nice, dude.
Yeah, hopefully it's like I remember, like I think back from my younger days, you know. But seed came from a good source, so I'm hoping it will be.
What?
Now this is the Barneys. We were talking about trichomes. Check this out, man. These have got a lot of amber on them, but look at them hairs on them things, man.
Yeah.
Look at all them hairs.
If it's amber though, what would
It
you
is,
say?
I
Man?
know it's probably about 20% amber.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm pulling.
But you're talking about a mound, you know, keeping the airflow on her, you know, is a
Which cultivar from Barney's is it?
This is Barney's Acapulco Gold. Yeah. So I grew it beside the landrace for, you know, I figure you grow one, grow the other, kind of do a little comparison. So.
And that's what the landrace is. It's the Acapulco Gold.
Yeah. I mean, there's some big girls there too, though, man.
Nice.
Hell
So,
yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at the length on that one. I mean, they're stacked pretty damn well. Look at that.
Hell yeah. Great job, bro.
Here's all the landrace. You can see the yellow on the pistils. These are all the landrace clone. Her mom's in the bath, you know, the one hanging upside down, but these are part of her clones.
Nice.
Part of her clones, but you know, see, they're nice, and they get those really yellow, super yellow golden flowers on them when they're young. But yeah, they're you know, just as well. I try to keep these. I kept these. These are all mainlined out to 16 to 24 tops off of 4 mains on all 3 of these. And they've you know, about week 4, I'll go in there and clean them up because these girls are every bit of 11 weeks of flower, every bit. So you know, you kind of have to, you know, you're not going to go in and swaz at 3 weeks because they've got, you know, much longer veg times and much longer flower times. But you know, I got these ones to stack up quite a bit more than her mom by mainlining them out.
Yeah.
To really get them to stack up quite a few flowers in there.
Oh yeah, because you're giving more. You're spreading out the.
Yeah, and I think those will probably be like corn cobs, like about 16 corn cobs, and they're probably, you know, the plants are only about 2 feet tall. They're not very big, but when they have that many tops, you know, you gotta keep them a little bit smaller. Now these are the Violent Monkey, Tarantula Genetics Violent Monkey. They're a Platinum OG blend, variety, but they're same way. I kept these smaller. I kept them at 8 tops, but again, you can see they're I mean, they're just gonna, yeah, they're just absolutely stacked.
Nice.
I mean, the whole plant is flower, but you know, they've maintained their they maintain that circular shape. You can still see right down the center of them, man. Look at that. Now this is one I went through and watched one of Level's videos, went through and swazed her. You can see she's still got her circle, but she's probably 16 tops. But cleaned her out real good. But again, I mean, she's just
Still, that mean you bizzle swizzle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's my flower. Now I know you guys are doing a grow along, and I've shown these Ames Levels. You've probably seen them. But a lot of people are popping them Lucky Charmelade. I'm in Missouri. Kindway Farms is actually about an hour and a half away from me, so they're local here in my home state. So I figured I might as well grow them. Plus, they were free, right? Now these are more Acapulcos. They're getting kind of big, considering especially that they're in 3-gallon pots.
What soil are you running?
Soil? Did you say soil? Happy Frog. We mend it and kind of doctor it with Gaia Green, throw a bunch of pumice in there, some extra worm castings. Now these guys back here, or these ladies, pardon me, they're all three. This one's just a fucking weirdo. And I snapped the mane off of it last night, which sucked. But these three are all platinum OG, about a month old. And then right here are those lucky Charmelades. Now these were popped. Now levels, I think you popped some. These were popped on December 8th. So you know I'm a little bit ahead of you there. But these are both lucky Charmelade. And they're you can notice I've already been topping them out. So I've been working. I start working my plants really, really early. I start working them about week 2. I start topping on them and cutting them and bending them. But yeah, that's the veg tent, or that's what's in here for now. So that's what I got, boys.
Good, Stoke. Looking good, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
Fucking sick setup, man.
Fucking killing it.
Yeah.
Cool.
What was the name of the other genetics you had in there?
On the veg tent,
Yeah.
I've got some platinum OG. I got lucky Charmelade. I got Acapulco Gold. I got Tarantula Genetics.
That's right. That's what.
Yeah, and it's platinum OG mint punch. So I got true platinum OG growing in there, and then I got platinum OG mint punch and flower, which is what I've been smoking, and the stuff's pretty good. So I'm pretty proud of that plant. It was a small plant, but she also yielded me 6 or 7 clones, and I think I got about 3 ounces out of her. But it's pretty cool. My kids have been smoking it with a bunch of her friends, and they're all coming back. All these young kids coming back. Oh man, this is the strongest, best weed we've ever had. I'm like, yeah, I bet it is. It took a long fucking time to grow.
That's knowledge right there. I bet it is.
Yeah, not a big yielder, but god damn, it's good smoke. I'm pretty proud of it.
Growing a minute, huh?
Acapulco Gold hanging.
Yeah, what's the flowering time on Acapulco?
11.
11?
Yeah, it was. Let's see. It's basically damn near day 7. It would have been day 70, starting day 76 in a few hours, and I chopped her down. Yeah, so she's she had a good number, a good percentage. She was somewhere in that 10 to 30% range, but she's pretty floppy. I could probably left her a couple more days. I got to make some room in there, and she's good to go. And I got to get all her babies in there too. So but the Barneys is it's supposed to be 10 to 11 weeks also, right? And that's what floors me, man, is I see these long, I mean, given they're almost all orange pistols, and I know pistols are not a sign of ripeness. I understand that. It's an indicator, right? It's typically an indicator, but these, being new, I've never seen these big long orange pistols, and then I take my eye for whatnot, and I see all this amber, man.
With your experience, and you can have that, it is possible. And at that point, you definitely don't want to wait on no hairs, because you'll be waiting a minute.
Yeah,
a long time.
And then it'll over-ripen or hurt me on me, right? And speed out.
Once you go 50-60% amber, Matt, tell them what it does.
Well, you're converting. Well, when you're oxidizing a lot of the compounds in there, and B, you're converting your THC into CBN. So you're going to get more of the sedative, more pain relieving effects of cannabinol instead of actual THC.
Okay.
And this happens.
You brown them off.
Yeah, you get less psychoactive effect is what ends up happening.
You're going to get more sedative, more pain relieving effects. And then the more the indica kind of effects that people feel going that distance. But with your plant in particular is you can keep growing it, but if the majority of your trichomes are amber, what you're smoking and the effects you're getting is based on only those trichomes. You're not growing biomass. You're not growing biomass to smoke it. You're growing biomass for the actual for the trichomes that are on it, because only that is where the medication is. So if the indicator, if all your trichomes are going amber, then at that point, then it would be that would be most of your stuff is starting to convert into the CBN, into the other metabolites later on.
Sure. Well, there's kind of got a question here for you, Matt. I've always heard this, and correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's bro science, but typically, let's talk about an indica dominant strain, okay? And with an indica dominant strain, let's say if while the plant's growing, it's going to go from clear to milky, cloudy, whatever you want to call it, to an amber, right? The trichomes are going to go through that progression. And if you were to harvest, an indica tends to have more of a couch lock effect, right?
Yeah.
Now,
sorry, go ahead. I'll let you finish, and then I'll.
I was going to say. So now, if you harvest that indica a little bit early, right, where there's still some, primarily milky trichomes with a little bit of clear, then that indica is going to have an uplifting effect. It's going to have a more sativa-like high to it than if you were to let it go amber, which is going to give you the
for a short period of time. No, it ain't gonna last that long. That high won't last that long.
To answer for your question, all cannabis is cannabis sativa L. That's it. Oh, that's all it is. This means cannabis cultivated. That's all sativa means, is cultivated. So cannabis cultivated. Indica was a name given to cannabis during the Napoleon Wars when his soldiers brought it back from India after they finished the war. That's why they call it cannabis indica. However, what we know today is an indica generally is a lot of those strains that grew in the stands and predominantly were in stands region, and there's high in certain terpenes. The terpenes like myrcene and other terpenes. That's the only one I can really say right off the bat. Yeah, that's a great book.
Huh.
There's
only reason I'm showing it, Matt, is because I've read what you're talking about.
Oh, is it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. No, there's a lot.
Yes, it is.
And so you got terpenes that will give those effects too, and they're really doing a lot more research into terpenes. And yes, you're right. If you did do an indica and you took it early, so it was mostly cloudy instead of amber, you will get more of a cerebral effect from the THC. However, it's still going to work in like an entourage with the other cannabinoids and terpenes within there, and you're still going to get that myrcene, which is most likely going to be in there with like a kush or something, and it's going to bring you down for that level. So you're going to get kind of like both, right? You're going to get kind of like in the middle. But that's not always a bad thing too if you're into that. But it's going to definitely, it will give you more of a energetic but still sedative, because you're getting two different compounds doing two different things.
I get you. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd just be curious to, I think compare these two Acapulco Golds, because the two plants couldn't be any more different, and that's one of the things when it comes down genetics that I'm always kind of like, it's really easy for one person, and I think most of us probably understand this. Everybody says, well, this is, whatever, this is the Sour D, right? Well, yeah, but whose Sour Diesel is it?
Or is it the other Sour D?
Yeah, it's basically the child, regardless, unless you got a
real
clone.
East Coast?
It could be a percentage of the mother or father at seed form. You're never going to get whatever profile.
Yeah, but everybody starts from a different parent. Is my point. So none of the strains are truly the same. And so if I go out and buy seedsman something, a seedsman strain, and I buy the exact same name strain from, say, whoever, Barney's we were talking about, or Fast Buds or someone, those strains are completely different, even though they might all be sold as Sour Diesel. you know, if you're going to find that the Fast Buds 420 sour diesel is going to smoke and taste different and have a different effect on you than the Barney's sour diesel. They all started from different parents.
Yeah, so the best way to do it is to figure out when the cross was finally created. I'm going to use an example that I know the answer to. Like for Bruce Banner. There's Bruce Banner everywhere. You can get it from, I'm pretty sure Barney's has one. I'm pretty sure there's many different genetic companies have it. But Dark Horse was the company that created it. And that was their cross in which they actually created. And many of these other companies have tried to imitate it by doing crosses. Now, that's basically what you're buying when you're buying somebody else's, is an imitation of what this is. Or taking that seed and trying to bring it back and do their own crossing to bring that seed down as well.
Sure.
But that was an original person. You got Skunk, right? You got Skunkman Sam, right? Out of Amsterdam. You got Aryan with his group. I don't know if it's him in particular that did the cross, but you got Super Silver Haze and White Widow that worked within that group. I don't know. I've heard missed things about it just being him, but that is those people who created that. So that's when you want to think of the genetics, is the people that did that original cross, who's imitating it, right? And a lot of that's going on because people make money off of it. They're like, White Widow, that's fucking so well known. So every single seed company has it, but they're not really the original one.
Sure. Yeah.
Because there's no real law in it for copyright.
Yeah. But to my point is, as we're talking about cannabinoids and terpenes, you know, those cannabinoids and those terpenes are going to vary greatly from one to the other. And so it's hard to write. I find that it's hard to write off one strain or one phenotype in particular versus another, because sometimes one might be better than the other. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where that's the whole reason I love comparison.
If that knockoff kind of makes the two things, and they could have had a different profile in their cross that maybe worked a little better for you or for particular people in general, right? Who knows? It just inspires different creation.
You talk about White Widow. You've mentioned it a couple times. Are you just using that as a reference, or is that something?
I'm using that as a reference because a lot of people know of that genetic in general, right?
Sure. I just didn't know if you had a
I ran it. I ran it before. I ran it as a autoflower outside, and I ran it before that inside as a fan before I had a video channel and stuff. But no, I've done a couple different genetics out there. I've never run true, like from greenhouse seeds, I wouldn't have used theirs. But I have done other, like you said, the other kind of creators or people that do breeding, their version of it.
Good deal. Yeah, I tried to pop some back there. Well, I had one seed, and I tried to pop it a couple months ago, and it just was just a bad seed. Evidently, it didn't even crack and never even germinated. So, I'm gonna try White Widow again. I like these OG strains, but I try to find the landrace versions of them. You know,
for that White Widow, I would go try to get in contact or find out where you can get Greenhouse Seed Company out of Amsterdam. I think it's out of Amsterdam, and get their version of it.
I'll look into that, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
I don't know how. I can't say how, of course, on YouTube, but you know.
Okay. We're good.
Hey, Carl.
How's Trim Jail?
What's going on?
He's killing it.
Can we see a trim bud?
What's going on, Carl?
No, haven't even trimmed it, man. I'm just bucking it down. Still got to trim it.
Ready for the bag?
It's not ready for the bag yet. Humidity's still too high. I'm just bucking it down.
I thought you were freezing that. No.
No.
Okay.
Early prep.
I just did that today. Carl.
Did you really?
Carl, check this out.
Cheers, man. Down.
I did the same thing today. I wasn't quite ready for the trim, but I get it down to here and grip this a little bit, and then it's ready.
Quick trim.
Nice.
Just looks like some fucking
I
Christmas
get-
tree. It just looks like a Christmas tree, not very.
There you go.
What? How many days was that hanging?
9. It's all
9.
fucking ugly still. It's just a little quick ugly trim, but this is a amaretto sour. It's been hanging for 9 days.
That's the stuff you just had up before Christmas? Yeah. In your main room?
The stuff that we I trimmed up. I harvested this on Level Show 9 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Matt, seen that.
Yeah,
You
those
didn't
are
see
some
that, man?
gorgeous plants too, man.
Nah.
Those are beautiful
Oh,
cars.
dude, it's been crazy in the first little bit of my year, switching everything over.
Man. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the bud structure of this stuff. My other stuff is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I'm not a big
It's a
fan
lot-
of going back and watching lives, but that one I would.
That one?
Yeah.
It was 9 days. Was it on a Sunday or a Thursday? I thought it was on
It
a
was a
Thursday.
Sunday.
It was a Sunday?
Yep.
It was
Yeah,
Sunday.
You did your whole room on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll check that out.
I got a glimpse.
And the sick thing is, the room looks like that again already.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it doesn't take very long to kick back. He's got a system.
Today's day 7 in flower already. I got to water them, and
You're not even surprised.
actually like 5 minutes I need to water them.
Fucking
Believe it
sick.
or not.
No, I'm not surprised. The reason why I'm not surprised is because he has a system and it works.
Oh,
You stick to your system and it works.
So dialed.
Man, every 65 days I harvest that room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely invested. There's definitely shows. Here you go, Matt. Here's a glimpse.
Damn, it's humidifier room through water.
Ha ha! Look at the homie catch that motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have hair.
That's the homie right there.
There it is. That's the 2-pounder or the 3-pounder.
It's at least 2.5 pounds. You'll see. I'm gonna be weighing that one up probably Saturday. We'll see though, depending on how quick I can buck all these down, because I gotta bring the humidity down. Don't want to bring the humidity down without them all bucked down. I want
Did
them
you
all
just say Saturday?
either Friday or Saturday.
No, they'll do it Sunday morning again. Why not?
There it
Oh
is.
no.
Live.
Oh,
There
we're not.
it is. There
Live.
it is.
What, brother?
Now mind you.
There
That-
it is.
That
Plant.
I thought you were weighing it out.
that's the
awesome.
one we're gonna weigh up on Discord right there. That's at least about 2.5 pounds
just
right
on
there.
Discord?
Yeah, we're gonna do. Oh yeah, I'm not doing that shit live.
Where's
I
the
thought- I
smoke?
thought
Where's the
I thought we were
smoke? Where's the...
stuffing
All
it
right,
in
all right,
I thought we were stuffing it in faces.
all right.
That's why I wanted Matt to come over there, hang out with us too. You know what I'm saying? We'll get an exact day.
Man, you
Yeah.
gotta come over there.
Which day?
It's either gonna be
This
Friday
way.
or Saturday, depending on how much I can get all bucked down. You know what I'm saying? I got to do all this, and once I get them all down, then I can actually bring the humidity down. It takes about a day for the outsides to get right.
Yeah.
Macho.
Well, guys, I'm gonna jump off. My phone's beeping at me. It's about to die. But I appreciate you having me, Matt. Levels, Carl, Chronic,
Take care now, brother.
Germinator. Good seeing y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Awesome.
I'll be in the
Where's
chat.
the smoke?
You're always welcome.
Nice to see ya.
Nice to see you.
I appreciate it, guys. Bye bye.
Later.
Oh, yeah, brother. Always
Dope is
welcome.
killing it.
Miko, that video will be out
That
tomorrow.
Acapulco gold, that makes me want to throw it.
Yeah, the one that he has hanging up right now, those buds are, yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Yes.
Stoke. Yeah, that's good people there, Stoke. I'm glad he came on.
But yeah, man. Well, we're at 7:30, so I'm gonna actually end here. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for guys coming up and having a good time.
Thanks for having me up, Matt.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Have a great